Hey guys, sorry for the lighting. I know it's dark in here, and this video is gonna be like crap because my phone's out of storage, so I can't freaking record on that. So I wanted to make this video about Gary Beach, aka my favorite person in the entire universe of peoples. If you don't know who he is or was, I hate saying was. It's unfortunate. He was a Broadway actor. He was a Tony Award winner, which should be three-time Tony Award winner, but what are you gonna do about that? I'm gonna sue the Tony. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm kidding. And I've been having a very hard time lately. Well, since he passed, which was over 4 years, well, a little over 4 years ago, but still, lately I've just been grieving comes in waves. Lately, it's just been really difficult. So, part I'm at that is very hard for me is that I can't physically see him, and that is just very hard for me to take in. Like whenever I get a sign from him, I just wish I could like physically see him, even if he's like a ghost. Oh, hey, it's 9:47 right now. Hey, Gary. He was born in 1947. So whenever I see 47 on the time or wherever, I'm like, hey, Gary, what's up? There's a sign. So this video is gonna be about signs, or actually about a dream I had today because I took a nap, very long nap. So let's start with that. Actually, I have a picture on. Look at this man right here. I printed it. I did not get this out of him, unfortunately. Wish I could have met him, but actually, I kind of did in the dream, so we're gonna do that. So, before I start, I'm a very spiritual person, so I'm gonna probably get into all that posh. If you want to cry, I don't know. So, a few hours after I get home from school, I decided to nap because I'm exhausted by this point. I haven't really slept great the past couple days, so I really need a nap. The nap ended up being like 4 hours, like 3.5, 4 hours. I'm a very long napper whenever I do nap. It's really strange. Normal. I used to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but now okay, never mind. I'm getting way off. I'm getting on a tangent here. So I kind of had like two dreams, maybe one dream that kind of like went into another, which is still the same. I don't even know. I'm counting it as two dreams. So the first dream I had was I was in New York with my mom. Um, it was nighttime, and for some reason the producers was playing at the Palace Theater because it was like the whole marquees, like every marquee by like and like advertisements by the Palace Theater was like the producers, and I can remember who was on the marquee. It was Brad Oscar and I forget the Leo Bloom, but it was definitely Brad Oscar as Max. This dream isn't about Brad. I'm just making a point. Um, and we're taking pictures. We don't see the show. We take pictures out front of it. And then all I remember is we went to this party, and who's there? Gary Beach. And I'm in the crowd of a few people. I'm like I'm in like in the middle. I can just about see him. I don't really get to talk to him, but I see him and I obviously hear him and stuff. I don't remember exactly what he was talking about because that's not the part I guess he didn't want me to remember. So, but I just remember seeing him and just being like amazed because I'm like, oh my goodness. And then the next thing I know is that the dream is transferring and and somebody gives me this like either a magazine or a photo album with a bunch of photos of him. Like the cover of it was like pictures of him too. It was like a tribute to him, I guess. And I see these pictures and there's like I remember two specifically. They were both shirtless photos of him. I'm so embarrassed because yeah, I have a thing for him. Don't talk to me. I'm ashamed. Actually, I'm not ashamed, but it's like really weird. Jeffrey, if you're watching this, I'm so very sorry. I'm a simp for your husband. or for your, I don't even want to say late husbands because I will literally start crying. So this photo album and this quote sticks out to me. I'm on the page and for some reason the photo is a bunch of water slides and the caption says Gary was never afraid to try something new. And the scary part is that that is advice that he would give. Is to never be afraid to try something new. It's really scary because that sounds exactly like something he would say. It's so a little bit after that, I wake up and I'm so very confused, but I immediately start crying because I just know that he got to me in a dream and I was able to talk to him through pictures. Like I physically saw him first, but I didn't actually talk to him, which is, whatever. But then that quote, and it was like he was talking to me, even though the caption was like narrating basically. It was like Gary was never afraid to try something new. I don't even know why the picture was of like a bunch of water slides. I don't know. He wasn't even in the picture, I don't think, as I recall. It was just really surreal. I woke up and immediately started crying because I'm like, this is probably the biggest sign I've ever gotten for him. I know this dream means that it means a few things, but the one I took out the most was that he is definitely like he's really good. He's doing okay. He's great. He's feeling fine. He's in a much better place. Oh God, here come the waterworks. So it was just really crazy. No, I did not personally know him. I never met him, but I grieve him because he changed my life. He's made me realize that I want to do what he did, which was acting and theater and all that lovely shenanigans. It's just, I don't even. I woke up confused, crying in a good way, which hasn't happened in a very long time. I don't even think it's ever happened. And I felt two things I've never really felt before: extreme comfort and just a sense of knowing. Um, Last night I had a grief attack. I was crying for a little bit. I was like screaming at one point because I was just so upset. And I was like, oh my God, Gary, I just wish I could see you. Like, physically, it's so bad. I mean, I know, yes, it is good enough where I can feel you, but like, at the same time, I really wish I could just see you one time. And he heard me because I had that dream. And I saw a bunch of photos of him. I saw him, like, directly, like, talking and all that. It was just really surreal, to say the least. I don't even know there's a word for it. So, that definitely really altered my perception on things. If you heard that, that's like my radiator. Hi Gary, weird timing, but yay. It's just, honestly, it's just really, hey Gary, it's crazy. Just the timing of everything lately, I've been going through it, so it's just, the sense of comfort I felt hasn't happened to me in a very long time. Like, I don't even know if, I mean, I've always felt like I felt like I've felt like in the past like relaxation, I felt calm, but this is just a different feeling. Like I can't even explain it. Like you would have to be in my shoes to like understand what I'm going through. So I have loved Carrie for a very long time. When he died, I was 13, and I was so very sad. But I feel like the grieving is really happening now because I was a lot younger and I didn't really understand a lot of that and I didn't really know how to process my emotions. And at that point back then, I only knew him a little bit, so it wasn't like the end of the world. But now it's like I'm devastated because, it's 5 years on July 17th, 2023. It's just gonna be really hard. And he recently, October 10th, he would have been 75. So that was a really hard day. Luckily I was in school for it was a half day because it was a distraction, but when I got home, it really was really hard. At nighttime is when I usually cry a lot because for some reason nighttime really gets to me. I don't know why. So grieving has definitely been a little bit of an issue lately. Well, I wouldn't say an issue. That sounds a little bit negative, but like it's been a lot. I've been crying a lot more lately. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because I just I'm really grateful that Gary came to me in a dream. That sounded kind of weird, but let's move on. So he like basically he just wanted to basically let me know that he's okay, even though I knew that, but like I think to actually like kind of hear it from him and see him just really helped me. So yeah, God, I miss him so fucking much. It's not even fucking funny. Losing your favorite actor is no funny business. It literally it's mentally draining. And I've had to gone through it like 3 times. Like twice this year, so actually 4 times. Because Terry Jones. Like Gary Beach is definitely the hardest one to be honest. I just miss him beyond words. Yep. Yeah.